Over here tweaking and shit, trying to figure out these songs. You know what I'm saying for these readings and stuff. Keep hearing Trey songs though. You know what I'm saying? Like that old Trey songs. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Song I was thinking about was what was that song by him? I don't wanna leave, but I gotta go right now. That song, like I was thinking of that shit. I gotta go though, but I'll be back to hold you down. Hey, that was that shit. You know when Chris Brown was in the motherfucking crowd of the video, you know what I'm saying, just bobbing and shit. Like, you know what I mean? That track. Trigger. Hey. But then kept going back to that first single we had with Twista, Shot Town, all day. Fuck you mean? With the same high school, Corliss, all day. Trojan man. Hey, Corliss, holla at the kid. Listen, start thinking about that track. You know what I'm saying? That just gonna make it. Shouty. All I got is $1 and a dream. Is you gonna roll with me? Roll with me. Hey, he killed that shit. Cause I can get us out the hood and have us living good, but I need to know if you gon' roll. Cause the sooner time don't fit me. Hell no. Taking the bus for some miles is gonna kill me. Trying to change it around, cop the shit off the ground. Need to know if you down. Looking at you day after day, I know why. Just gonna make it. You see that smile on your face. I hope I ain't losing no cards. No readings and shit. I know why. I square out. Cause everything I do for you. So we just gotta make it. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, old Trey. Wine masculine situation, you know what I'm saying? Hey, wait till I come up with this feminine joint for the next reading. This is always gonna be a classic, you know what I'm saying? Just be looking forward to it. Man, I got a lot to do today. But hey, we in here, like somewhere, coming with this new divine message, new weeks, new energies. I'm anxious to see what's going on. Supposed to did a LLE weekly breakdown last week. Ain't had time to do it. I'm gonna do it this week though. That's gonna be the last video I do. Before it's done, almost done shuffling. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, we will begin. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. It's the direction you going, it's the decisions that you making. You know what I mean? That's like the man, everything starts from here. It's where God indwells your mind. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is like a super duper duty computer, especially the subconscious. First step in any process. So ideology, your mentality, everything that's going on in your cerebral. If your body is a temple, then your mind is the doorway or the windows to your core, to your soul, to your very essence of you. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. You gotta have your heart and mind aligned in everything that you do. I mean, you can't just have a decision to do something and not really feel nothing towards it. At least in this feeling phase, you'll know if you just fantasizing or if you coming at it in a realistic way. You know, if you jump straight from your mind and just surpass the wands and the cups process, feeling anything and just, you know, you obviously know what you're gonna do if you're going straight to the pinnacles, which are manifestations, things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. See, when you jump the gun, that's when bad stuff happens. Crimes of passion. Oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, that's going from the sword to the pinnacles real fast. You can't skip steps. It's karma to that. You know what I mean? So the best thing you can do is be in the divine feminine realm of things, which is the heart and mind area. You can tell. Have it aligned. All feelings and emotions are just indicators. Indicators of where you're going mentally with whatever you're doing. It's a decision you got or a direction you're going in and how you feeling like such. Is it aligned with what you want? Is this what you want? If it ain't what you want, leave it the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, everything starts from here. All right, masculine. Then we got your arena, which is wands. That's actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do, because that don't mean anything. And it ain't tallied up yet, and it's not a pinnacle yet. Thus, it can't be, you know, placed in the in the conversation here. Okay, you're the king of wands, the king of doing shit. It's what you're doing currently in the present. That's why it's a gift from God. It's the present. You know what I mean? And one thing the divine masculine knows how to do is take advantage of the present, or aware of the present that is life. That's why they do shit as much as they can. Pentacles, that's a person, place, or thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Something that will expire. Something temporary. It's manifestation. Something you bring about, or something that's just there. I'm a pinnacle, you're a pinnacle, this computer is a pinnacle, internet is a pinnacle, the earth is a pinnacle. You know what I mean? The solar system is a pinnacle. All pinnacles will expire. Let's get to this message. Masculine, first card in your deck, which is fairly important. Overall energy. Bottom line energy is varied. This is fairly. You got the Five of Swords. This is focus. You know, sword, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going. It's a good way to start the day. You kicking things off, focusing on what in particular? You got the Eight of Pentacles. Very focused on your life. Eight of Pentacles and the things in it. Eight of Pentacles is your life in the card. This is the shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed you sleep on, the four walls you call your sanctuary, your home. Your twin flame situation is in your life. God is in your life. You know, it could be your dog, your car, your job, your position, your role, your status, your title, your life. Having a life is good because the average person don't have one. Eight of Pentacles is an 80%. Speak back last week about the Six of Pentacles, the homeostasis card, which is just a 60%. That's the D. It's not failing. Five of Pentacles, the dark night of the soul. But it ain't passing the Riri card, Seven of Pentacles. This is a good standing. It's a B. Because in this position, you at least have a life. Focused on your life and everything, and it's fairly important. It's a good thing. Just make sure the pentacles that's in your life, all right, have value, have worth. You know, maybe some things in here that you can trade off to get more things. You're going to have to line your life up, though. That's the step after this Eight of Pentacles, which is a Nine of Pentacles, an A. You know, this was a Nine of Pentacles, it'd be like Four Pentacles on this side, Four Pentacles on this side, thus the life and the pentacle in it. Thus making it the Nine of Pentacles. You lining your life up. See, it ain't no room to fit anything. It's clutter. It's like you just moved in a house. Once you move everything in, you can, you know, you'll be Nine of Pentacling, fitting things in your home. All analogies and allegorically speaking and shit. You know what I mean? You line your life up. Nine of Pentacles. Now you can fit something in your life. Maybe you think you may got room for someone or something or some place for you. But you do. You're just focusing on how to fit something in your life that you feel you can't fit. It's like giving your living situation, arrangements, benefits, you know. Give me your demo, your cake, your life. Your life. Eight of Pentacles is also a cake. I'm going to get to that later. It's clutter. You just got to make room. Room. Whatever you want in it. And you're understanding that, and that's what's up. That's fairly important. That's overall energy. Bottom line energy, which is very important, you got the Five of Cups, which can be a hermit card. You just live a life of solitude. It's just you out here. You know? Or, you know, you have a family, you have people around you, but you still feel alone or out of place or outcast or ostracized or by yourself. Energy of like, no, priest or something at some covenant to where, you know, you vow sex altogether. And, you know, this priest, you know, ends up finding a nice young woman and he never really had nothing on that level before, chooses to go that route, step into that universe that is the woman. You know what I mean? Men have black holes, women have. Like women have men have black holes, women got portals. You know what I'm saying? To other dimensions. Life comes from it. It's like baby comes from another fucking dimension or some shit like that. Like that's the dimension of the feminine. You know what I mean? Who is the alpha? Who is the creator of every fucking thing. Like, the woman is. Hey, you know that term, you can't live with them, you can't live without them? That's a fucking fact. I say that shit all the time. Whether you're with somebody, not with somebody, it's just the same. Because that's really how it goes. Pussy run the world. Real niggas know this shit. Women rule everything. Real niggas know this shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't tripping or trifling or getting aggressive or goofy style. In fact, we talking about real men who really appreciate the women, who protect the women, who really keep the women on that level of admiration and respect, as they should be. I'm talking about them type of men. You know what I mean? Mostly divine men that I'm talking about in this reading, but it's a lot of divine masculine women too, and we also talking about y'all. So, masculines in general, you in a class by yourself. This could be loneliness. That's how you feel. Ain't what it is. It's just how you feel. You feel alone. This is being emotionally isolated. You in a position where you can't even express yourself. You can't even be yourself. Who you are at home and who you are at church, or who you are at work, or who you are in public, or who you are outside your fucking home. You know what I'm saying? Aren't two different fucking people. It's the same person. It's just motherfuckers really ain't got to see the real you because you in a position where you really can't. That's a lonely position. Knowing things but can't relay that message. You can't talk about what's going on. You gotta turn a blind eye to things. Given a contract and whatever, you can't say certain things. It's just a lonely place. Like somebody's bitch. Your marriage or a fucking company you work for. Loneliness. 5 of Cups. And like I said, your heart and mind gotta be aligned in everything that you do. Masculine, you at the 5 of Swords mentally, and you at the 5 of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Feeling and emotionally wise. So you're aligned. You know, the decision that you making, like you're really focusing on your life. You know, and everything in it. And how you can make room for other things. Because like I said, this isolated position, this lonely position, this, and like I say, bottom line, what it is being in the class by yourself. It's the curse of the divine. I say it all the time. This is the world. 4 of Cups. It's the world. It's the third dimension. It's temporary space and time. The matrix, the simulation, whatever you want to call this 3D plane of existence that we dwell in. Okay? We're all like X-Men and spiritually advanced as far as being fourth, fifth dimensionally in tune and godlike and all that, which is not temporary, not third dimensional things. Divines do a lot of intergalactic shit. But even though we on all that, we still here. This plane of existence. That's why I'm talking to you. That's why you watching. You know, but having this advanced intellect, having these powers, having this understanding, and being ridiculed for it, ostracized for it, looked down by it, not appreciative for it, that's a lonely place. Once again, it's the curse of the divine. It's what I go through, it's what you go through, it's what your favorite psychic, favorite preacher, your favorite minister, it's any spiritual person that's really advanced on their journey and on their quest and on their purpose and on their path in life goes through the same energy. It's a stage we all visit. Welcome to the party, pal. But masculine is very important because it's really you understanding why you're even in this position in the first place. And that's part of what the focus alignment is. This is how you feel. You're focusing on why you feel like this. Actions will proceed after that. So come into the situation, masculine. You got the Knight of Cups. This is you and your indirect energy or your subconscious energy or just mystery madness, we'll say. Knight of Cups is the Romeo card, as in Romeo and Juliet. It's a juvenile card, young love, juvenile love, teenage love. Don't hurt me again. It's like puppy love. The honeymoon stage. Lust. These are good energies to have or to experience with a person, even if it doesn't work the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But when you in this type of energy, it's more than what's going on. And what I mean by that is this. It's what you feel. You know that feeling you get when you're around your divine feminine? This energy just falls upon you. And it just engulfs you. And it's just like, for this moment of time, you next. Because you can feel your twin. Like, y'all ain't even got to say nothing. It's like, you feel him or her. See this shit, you know how we rock it, you feel them all over you. Even when they're gone, you feel them over here. It's like a Grand Theft Auto indicator or any indicator for any game on some icon shit. It's just like you know where your feminine at, even when you don't see your feminine, like you feel their presence. Like when you look in their eyes, you just it's all this. You just it's like I say, it's a feeling, and it's a big feeling, a huge feeling. Only type of feeling you get like this outside your divine feminine, like I said, it's like on some Romeo shit, some juvenile love, some teenage love, some lust shit. You just find some good cooter, you know what I mean? You just find like, I don't know, a situation that fits you so good that I don't even want to get dark with this shit. It's just like the equivalent of God, I don't want to get dark. Just keep it positive and light. Like I said, this would be just the equivalent of teenage love. It's a crush. You see her every day. Y'all go to the same school. I mean, y'all gonna bump into each other. Y'all gonna have to eat. I got class together. Like, you know, like damn, I got the time to get to know her. I got the time to, I don't know, check her out. Like, see what's up, see what's to it. Like, this whole juvenile energy is just off based off of energy that you feel either from another person, place, or thing. It's just past happy. Happy is the Ten of Cups. Happiness, that's happiness or emotional fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is. It's the step after that. This is divine realms of happiness. This is joy. Some shit that brings you joy. This is some shit that, like I said, you. It's like the energy of a cop, detective, John McClane, diehard type guy, kick-ass type guy, unorthodox type guy. He was a doctor. He'd be like House. You know, you don't obey the rules and all that shit. Good guy, but he's just like on his own, like any 1980s, early 1990s cop movie. Like, you know, he meets this prostitute, and it's like she's a prostitute. His head, you know, but he feels some type of sympathy for her, super save a hoe. He just want to save her out of her situation, maybe get her from the hands of her pimp, or you know, whoever sex trading her ass or something like that. Like, who knows? It's a dark ass world, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like some crazy shit, but I guarantee you, I ain't gonna go there. Hey, prostitute, fall in love with prostitute. You ain't just fall in love with her because you ain't really around her. She's usually kidnapped and you're trying to find her. And you don't really know much about her, but you just know, like, hey, you know, feel like this is what the fuck I need to do. You ain't just doing it just for her. You're kind of doing it for yourself. You know what I mean? And it's like you finally get to her, you get with her, you save the day as you plan, and it's just like months go by, you ain't really with her like that. Like you just did a whole fucking movie to save her and just to get her out of her pimp and shit, and you know I'm a record, you did all that so y'all could be together forever and shit like that. But it's like in reality, you know, she's a prostitute. I helped her get out of her situation, so she should be able to go and you know live free, not in the hands of this guy. And you know, she's a prostitute. Like I said, she's probably looking for you for guidance. Like you know, you're really just putting her out here for another motherfucking pimp to scoop her up. But it's just like young love, teenage love. Like you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up on both angles. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back to reality, and she's kind of like coming back to reality too. Think about lust. One thing about teenage love. One thing about like, you just like I said, it's like walking 10 blocks to go get some coochie, which I've done. Thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you putting yourself in danger. Like going to the weed spot to get some weed, put yourself in danger. You like weed, you get it's a joyous feeling you get from it. You like coochie, you like dick, whatever it is, whatever your flavor, neighbor. You know what I mean? Whatever earthly joy you get from things in this life. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Don't chase this shit like a rabbit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be money that brings you joy. People out here addicted to money. It's the feeling that they get from making money, from having money, the power of money. That shit spawns from this too. Good shit can get spoiled from perverse thinking. What I mean by perverse thinking is this. I'm gonna say this shit and keep it moving. It's like Lucifer, right? Everything is perfect. Like, the universe is perfect. The universe is absolute. Like, everything is in line the way it's supposed to be. I don't make no mistakes, and God works mysterious ways, you know what I'm saying? So everything was absolute, and then a perverse thought popped in Lucifer's head. His perverse thought was, what if this shit is a sham? What if God ain't perfect? That's basically what you're saying. What if God's not absolute? What if this isn't real? You just basically question absolute, like the absolute. It ain't just the absolute law, divine law that's like ruling angels and seraphims and cherubs and midway creatures and beings, and you know what I'm saying? It's order out here. You feel me? We looking at it in a galactic way. The first thought is like an perfected imperfection. Because Lucifer was perfect. Everything is perfect. You know what I mean? Reverse thinking. I'm just using him as an example of what not to do. Reverse thinking. He challenged God. Like my personal opinion, how it would be just like him holding like Congress. He's like in the Senate, Congress, something like that. He holds like a big meeting and speaks this perverse thought. It was just cool when it was just in his dome. I'm sure Satan was thinking that shit. Satan, Lucifer, the devil, they three different people from three different places with three different agendas, G. You know what I mean? So like while Lucifer was on his shit, Satan probably been thought that, but just didn't say it. He know better. Devil knew better. Nah. You know what I mean? Swayed and polluted and perverted the minds of others. And shit ain't been right since. I mean, it's perfect in the fourth and fifth dimension because it's absolute. It's the same way it was before that bullshit. But here on Earth, 4 of Cups, the third dimension, temporary space and time, where everything expires. It's a different type of law. It's a different type of arena. We're just divine people, Ace of Cups, taking care of ourselves in this world. Ace of Cups is self-love, self-respect. We gotta respect ourselves in a world of people that don't respect themselves. Self-admiration. We gotta admire ourselves. A lot of people don't appreciate shit in the world. Self-identification. We gotta know who the fuck we are in a world full of clones. Self-realization. Shit. We gotta realize what the fuck we doing. So we ain't affecting people in the world in a bad way or breaking hearts in the world. 4 Cups. Bad way. You know what I'm saying? I told you, 5 of Cups. That's the gift for that's the curse. Excuse me. Maybe it's a gift and a curse, but the curse is with the line. It's just you feel lonely, but that's not what it is. You're just in a class by yourself with these feelings because it's subconscious, and that's the indirect energy. You consciously come into the situation. You got a 2 of Swords. This is so-called options. Ace of Swords. That's Ascension. There's only one right way, and that's up. What's up? Goddess, what's up? If you're ready to go up, cool. Prepare. Prepare. You gotta do whatever you gotta do. Do that shit. You know what I mean? So we can like move forward with what we gotta do. It's like we got a mission to do. Prepare. You gotta fight. Prepare. You gotta leave. Prepare. You gotta move forward. Prepare. Whatever. Hey. I'm sure this direction is very uncomfortable. That's why you gotta prepare to go. If you was prepared to go this way, you'll just be going. We all got time. Options. So-called options. There's really only one right way, but we do got options. You don't like the hand you dealt in life, you can always reshuffle the damn deck. You have the power to do that. We're human beings, but these are pickles. Indecisiveness. You're torn between one way or the other. It's only one right way. So you're torn between 3 of Swords, which would be going past the point of no return. Because the third sword will be pointing up in that direction too. And that's painful, going past the point of no return. It's painful that you just wasted all this time just to go this way anyway. That's why it was the right way. You know what I mean? You have to point at it now where you can just go. or keep doing what you're doing and end up going in. Directly, you consciously understanding the decision you've been making, like you've been pivoting on in life. Like your biggest pivot in your life is going to become like your biggest fork in the road. If it's just a mental pivot, the thoughts become things. So from a mental pivot, you literally get at a fork in the road to where you're gonna have to make a choice. Masculine. This is a big ass sword. It's your life. There ain't no left and right or north and south. That's going in a motherfucking circle. You can go in a circle for decades. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go up. It's time. You've been here. Some masculine's been at this road, this fork in the road, for a while. It's time to go. Yes, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Yeah, it's gonna be new. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Yeah, hey, it's the best move. As far as feminine energy, masculine, it's the women in your life, your divine feminine, your karmic feminine, your female family members, daughters, cousins, aunties, sisters, mothers. You got Two of Pentacles. This is you and another person, another place, another thing. Coming with feminine energy, you just feel closer to someone. What's more smoke on this? We got the Fool card. Fool card is being foolish, just not knowing, being unaware. Fool card is being in a whole new world like Aladdin. Just a place you ain't never been before. Thus, it's uncomfortable. All that shit I was just talking about with this whole Two of Swords. You got the Two of Pentacles. You see how you lining your shit up? It's all about being aligned, right? Necessary steps and processes. When it comes to somebody like you very close to, it's just like you finally stepping into the unknown. This is the unknown. It's a place. It's not just a person, it's a place. Like dealing with this person, it's taking you to another place. In life, it's taking you to another place in general. Like I said, that Knight of Cups shit, when you get around your feminine, your ass going to a whole other world, a realm, a whole other dimension of being yourself. You know what I mean? That's the shit you keep close, like your divine feminine. This is a person just like you, like your divine feminine or divine counterpart. But it ain't gotta be twin flame related. This could be just your ace, boom, cool. You at a place with your ace you ain't never been before. You at a place with a friend you ain't never been before. You at a place with a family member you ain't never been before. Close. It's just a bond. Just, you know how friends solidify themselves. You don't really know how much a friend is until, like I say, it's time for friction, conflict. You know, shit where friends can test their loyalty. Test their shit. I remember I got into it with some white boys when my master was on their heels, you know what I'm saying? He was on guard like I was on guard. Like, he was on point, I was on point, that was cool. Like a little 1980s movie and shit, you know what I mean? I pull off, you know, just stupid, dumb shit. You know, when two people can, like, do shit together. Like, grocery shopping. I used to grocery shop my twin a lot. So, I'm a big guy. My twin's taller. You know what I mean? Taller. Like, we're big dudes, though, at the end of the day. And it's just like, we're shopping at the grocery store. Same car. Getting shit. He's getting shit. We're waiting on each other. Get to the register and shit. Cashier's just like, what's going on here? Like, it's just like once again, Knight of Cups. It's like I explain it. It's like another vibe. It's a different type of vibe. Two people can shop together and they ain't gotta get ridiculed or tripped out about nothing. A person like me and a person like him could even just be friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got their own shit, man. And it's like, People you can jump into the unknown with, learn new things with, experiment with, try new things with, build things with, become vulnerable with, you know, secrets. When somebody tell you a secret, like y'all tight. Somebody tell you a secret, and it's just like, or you tell them a secret, and it's just like, let's say they pass, and that secret is just die with them. That's something y'all two got forever. Like they know who you really are. You knew who they really were, and only y'all, and only and y'all got that. So friend, your sister, your mom, your cousin, some bond. It's something that's in the unknown now, because it ain't really like physically here, but it's a thing. You know what I mean? That's subconsciously, indirectly, mystery madness. That's just the mystery madness you're going through with a particular feminine that you're close to. That's here or not here, you know, that's that you're close to. You directly, in regards to feminine energy, you got the Knight of Swords. Fear. It says making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Knight of Swords is being mentally discombobulated. And look, heart, mind, align. Can't make this shit up. Masculine, you're really aligning. You're aligned, man. Like you're really, maybe some Kundalini awakenings around this bitch. Maybe this motherfucking gateway finna really activate some shit around this piece, but fear. This is a healthy fear. You come to a feminine. It's a healthy fear. Knight of Swords is, like I say, fear. Fear is the opposite of love. Opposite of love ain't hate. It's fear. You don't love something, you fear it. What do you fear? You fear what you don't know. You fear what you can't comprehend. You fear what you don't understand. You fear what makes you uncomfortable. You fear what you think is the worst route when it could be the best route. Because you have no sword, mental knowledge of the situation, thus you don't know. You don't know. It's like when you don't know, you scared. Motherfucker run up in a motherfucking place you work at with a gun. You fear. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Yo, what happened? What's going on? You know, when you in that state, you're in a state of fear. It's good to be in this state because, like I say, Knight of Swords. This puts you on a whole nother level mentally. If Five of Swords is focus, the Knight of Swords, fear, when adrenaline get to pumping and shit, nigga, you get to turn into a Superman, Superwoman, super nigga. You know what I mean? When you in fear, when it's crunch time and shit, Two of Swords, because you're gonna have to make a fucking decision. You know what I mean? A big one. It's crunch time, and you're gonna have to do what's best for you. So what's this fear, and in regards to the feminine energy, directly gonna lead to? To the pinnacle, a manifestation. You scared that something might be bad. It's just like a feminine in your life. You just hope some shit gonna work out for them. You know, it's totally out your hands. It's really on them to do what the fuck they need to do. It's like you pray for them. You know, out of fear that they're gonna be all fucked up. Probably because you're older than them. Probably because you probably been in a situation. They ain't handling it the way they need to be handling it. Maybe you feel they don't see the bigger picture of the severity of the situation. You know, it's like you just scared, but you send out positive vibes and you pray for this person that they're gonna Ten of Pentacles, make it out their situation or manifest what they want or things work out in their favor. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even looking at the shit. You just hope everything is all right. It's all fate. You ain't gotta look at it to know it's gonna be there. It's almost like you're praying for somebody. If somebody was praying for you and you ain't see it, or a particular feminine manifested something that's very beneficial for you, but you wasn't seeing it, or because you was scared, not a sword. You was just afraid. It's just, I just take it as you wishing well for one particular feminine that you're very close to, that you cherish, that's either here or not here. And the fear part comes in from like, it's like they're not here anymore. Damn, gonna happen to their family, or my best friend is gone, or the person that knew me the most isn't here anymore, and who else knows me like that? Who else knows me like that? And it's usually your divine feminine. Once you share with this feminine person you was close to in your family, you share like kind of, if not a lot, the same energy, if not more, the same energy with your divine feminine that you did with this person. It's almost like either A, this person ain't here anymore, or B, you ain't cool with this person no more, or you ain't close no more, and you just scared. And maybe they're gonna use what you said against them. This could be a karmic feminine, fucked up. That's why you scared. They're gonna manifest something off what you told them, or what they got on you, or whatever the fuck. It'll be like I said, your divine feminine. She's just going through some fucked up shit, and there ain't really shit you can do, and you just pray over your twin, and just hope that they get through their shit, and they do. But it ain't like you really paying attention to that, because it's like faith. You just got faith that it will happen, in spite of how scared you are. And you're kind of like taking it upon yourself because you feel like really they don't understand the severity of their situation. They probably do, but maybe they don't. And that's why you want what you want with them. This could be, like I said, third. It's something good that has you in it, like something you can fuck with. Like this is you. This is your whoever. You had this Two of Pentacles as far as your feminine energy indirectly. This person, y'all, Four of Pentacles, that's Eight of Pentacles, that's a life. Two people sharing, building, creating a life together. Ten of Pentacles is that happening. That's manifestation. That's that happening. It's happening. You You know what I mean? Either A, don't see it, or B, don't want to see it. You see it or don't want to see it. Masculine, you in regards to yourself, subconsciously, indirectly, in your mystery madness, you got yourself. The King of Wands. You're a divine masculine at the end of the day. What is a divine masculine? Good question. A divine masculine is a person that basically supports every aspect of existence, of survival, of life, of the world, of society, you know what I mean, of the community. You know what I mean? You are a man of not many words. You ain't really out here like you're feminine on this whole purpose bit. You do what you can. Your role is a 2 of Wands. My feminine role is a 3 of Wands. That's why she extra. You keep it simple. You support. You anchor things. You guide things. You're like a mentor to the youth. You like do good deeds. Like donate here and there, volunteer for a food kitchen, hold a little program down. You might go to church. Yeah, I mean, might just be doing the church thing. Maybe you might be in a position at a school, at a community building, federal building. You know what I mean? You just a person who has to basically, the king of actions and behavior. That's things you're doing. This is you being on top tip shape. You really monitoring everything that you're doing. You making sure that your integrity is always clear. That you're doing everything that you got to do to make sure things is on point. You're not fucking up on any level here. Like, this is you being on your best behavior. This is you not doing the things that you used to do, and you not fucking with people you used to fuck with only because you in this position at church, or you in this position in this federal or government or educational system. You in a system. You know what I mean? Masters y'all good for systems, i.e. matrices. Goes to the whole Neo and Trinity aspect of it. Trinity. What is her matrix swag? Matrix, I'm telling you, it's temporary space and time. That's the place we jack into. If Trinity goes in the fucking Matrix, guess what? It better be to take care of some business for Zion. Maybe Zion needs some shit from the Matrix. Maybe, you know what I mean? Mankind needs some help to sway and trigger the fate of things. That's why that's why the divine feminine, Queen of Wands, goes in and out the Matrix. It's for mission. She can't stay there too long. The agent's gonna be on her ass. She's readable. She can't stand the fuck out. I mean, she did in that club to meet Neo. You see, she was on her best behavior. That night she met Neo. Wasn't no agents. You know what I'm saying? That was a very calm, cool situation. Probably like the only rare situations Trinity can really do that. One second. Hello? Get more robocalls than human calls. I know I live in The Walking Dead. Alright, yeah, it's just you being on your best behavior. So back to what I was saying. It's rare times Trinity can like go to the Matrix and shit without being chased, without being shot at, without her shit abruptly ending because she's basically getting killed from what she does. Because she do it big. She do it real big. How does Neo move? You, divine masculine. You. This is all subconscious. This is all like subconscious. It's all allegories and metaphors. Masculines move like Neo in the Matrix. How does Neo move in the Matrix? Nigga, he just in the Matrix. Every time you watch Matrix 1, Matrix 2, Matrix 3, where the fuck Neo usually at? The Matrix. Nigga flying in the sky. Nigga just jumping from realms to realms and shit. Yeah, I mean, like, where's Neo? He's doing what he do. He could be in the Matrix without even being jacked in to the Matrix. You understand me? That happened in Matrix 3. I take it as because masters are just subconsciously stuck in the Matrix. Because they have more power there. This nigga's in the Matrix beating up 200 Smiths. Not just an agent, Smiths. Fucking them up before he decided to leave. Only Neo could do some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Trinity would have been gone at the first 2 agents. Nah, this motherfucker having fun. You know, he can do that in the Matrix. He can't do that shit in the real world. Zion. What happens in the real world? We need all the women. You know, they load up clips and bullets and shit to fight the machines. Neo wasn't in no machines fighting the machines. That ain't his role. He had to be in the Matrix to do the majority of his magic. You understand what I'm saying? So in reality, Neo really didn't do much. He did a lot saving Morpheus, but in reality, they're saving thousands and millions of lives of Zion fighting every single one of the robots, even if it is just all time for Neo to do whatever Neo has to do. Thus, which makes Neo the one, while you're the king in the chess game. If you get took, game over. But if the feminine gets took, Trinity, the shit still goes. You see, Trinity died in the Matrix. The shit still went on. Because you have a purpose, master. And it's your purpose, your overall purpose, your long-term purpose, like that point A to point Z status, that's what matters. All you gotta do is 2 of Wands. That's your job. The feminines, y'all be missing this whole point. All the white master gotta do is not minor shit, because it's something. He's, you know, it's like you bet 20s and 100s and 50s at crap tables. And that's how you make your bread. You lose a lot of money, but when you do win, you win a lot. Your masculine, he plays 6-spot nickel Keno on the machine. It's your video Keno. 6-spot. Nickels. I mean, 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, and his method is so methodical and works that's just money, 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 money. And the whole time you spending, losing all that money, winning all that money, and evening out, this has been a consistent cash flow of hits. That's what the Divine Masculine does. He's old school. You have the lawnmower that you sit down to get out here and lawnmower a little ass plot of grass. That's extra. You bought a big ass lawnmower, feminine. to mow grass. Time you spending getting shit out the grass, more time than being on the motherfucker. My masculine is like the lawnmower I got. It's a lawnmower without a motor. It's for the workout purpose. It's cardio, and you cutting your grass, and you're saving the environment, not using oil and shit. Shit you ain't doing, feminine. You gotta put gas in this motherfucker. You're really putting exhaust up in this motherfucker just to mow this little patch of land. And masculine is just like I say, he does it different. It's methodical. It's slow. Like I say, he's got a engineless lawnmower. It's natural. It's healthy. It's not fucking the environment up. He ain't even have to go get gas, which is oil, which is fucking the world up with all that. Taking the blood out the fucking world, man. Like, that's what my masculine is. He does shit on a low level way that's still just as beneficial and hard as whatever the feminine does, and you know, feminine do it big. Moving on, wrapping this up. You directly, in regards to yourself, masculine, you got the 5 of Wands. See? You got the 5 of Swords. And you got the 5 of Cups. And you got the 5 of Wands. So you're going to get to the 6s shift in a minute. And that's going to be rough. I ain't even got time to dig into that. Just want to point that out. Masculines are really aligning themselves. 5 of Wands, this is outside conflict. Masculine, you're going to be bombarded with outside conflict. What's outside conflict? That shit that don't involve you unless you involve yourself in it. But why? This is things you're going to have to do when you don't have to do them. This is resources you're going to kick off when you don't have to kick off no resources. All you got to do is just stay where you at and allow this thing to maneuver the way it's going to maneuver. It has nothing to do with you. It might be close, it might be close to you, but as long as it ain't affecting you, it's like a person talking shit. Yeah, you can talk all day to bitch ass. I bet you ain't gonna hit me though. You hit me, then this outside conflict is gonna be internal conflict, bitch, to you. You're not gonna let words affect you to where you whatever. You know what I mean? To where you're doing him some harm or yourself. Maybe he might beat your ass. And he just wanna fight you because he can beat your ass. Or maybe you know you can whoop his ass, so you want to fight him, so you waiting on a reason to, you know what I mean? Like, when this shit happens, walk away. These are like landmines, man, that you don't have to step on. Like, why? It's the risk of your life. Why? Why risk your life? Why take a chance, you know, being impatient? Why play with your life in the name of, I don't know, luxury? In the name of luxury. 5 of Wands, that's really just being separated from a lot of things. Separating yourself from a lot of things. Separating yourself from like food. Separating you, it's like you become vegan, so you separate yourself from a lot of shit. You're a vegetarian, so you separate yourself from a lot of shit. Like I say, you in church now, you in politics now, you in education now, you in the system now. And you separating yourself from a lot of shit. I get the energy of, just like I say, you're embracing the Martian within you. Kid Cudi. You're different. You're embracing that. Given how your life panned out, it's a reason why it is what it is and why you're at where you're at right now and why you got the feelings you have right now and why you even want to do the things that you want to do. Because you can do it. Because you can do it. And this is just doing it. Future final role, wrapping this up, masculine, you got your role. 2 of Wands. What is your role? Divine feminines, listen up. What is your role, divine masculine? Just to be there. 2 of Wands, that's survival. That's making ends meet. Just make ends meet for yourself so you around. 2 of Wands, that's survival. Just what you doing. Everything I'm saying is what you already doing, masculine. Clap, clap. Feminines, listen up. This is you changing your diet. This is you modifying a few actions and behavior. Why? So you can live longer. You want to live longer. You want to be around. Why? Because you just want what life has to offer. You've lived, but you ain't lived. You survived. That's what you've been doing. You ain't really lived. Now you're trying to live. You've been surviving your whole fucking life, nigga. Know what I'm talking about? Now you trying to live. You ain't letting health. You ain't letting wealth. You ain't letting nothing get in the way of you sticking around because you have a purpose. You have something. You got a job. That's two of wands. More so, masculines looking at it like, I know I got a job to do. They know that this job can't be pinpointed. They know whatever this job is, they're just gonna have to do while upholding, minor things. It's just a paper clip on paper. This is a tack on paper on a wall. This is a money clip on a money grip. This is a belt holding your pants together. This is shoestrings in a shoe. This is buttons on a motherfucking clothing. I mean, lenses on glasses. Two pieces of a Bluetooth ear set. It'd suck if you just had one. You got both pieces in this bitch. Like, it's just, everything's better when the divine masculine's around, and that's what you do, masculine. You make everything better. Feminines make people better. Or make things better, but it's like I say, it's just different. Like me. I do this. This is my 301. My path, my purpose, what I do, how I help people, how, you know what I mean? Two of Wands, based off 301. Do a lot. I mean, masculine, he does what he does too, and it's a lot, and it's effective, and it's in the same manner. I help people around the world. I'm masculine, help people in the community. It's more better and more effective to help your fucking community before you help anybody else outside of it, how he thinks, how he's looking at it, how he's wanding, coming at it. You want to touch somebody, touch your neighborhood. That's why I'm asking. Looks at it. You sit on the computer helping everybody else, but who the fuck you need to help? Chicago, nigga, Chi-Town, nigga, the community, nigga, like, fuck. He's not downing what I do or putting down what I do, just like I don't put down what he does. I just made a choice to be more broader with my reach as far as to just being stuck at the community level. That's why I'm not a pastor. I would be, should be, but in my head, it just limits me to that tabernacle. And a lot of people plan in this tabernacle. A lot of people, this is just for show. This is a social club. This is just a place where they come to look down on other people in this system and this politics here. And by me being a fucking preacher, I'm supposed to like cure all the bullshit that's already been festering in there before I bring my religious ass up in here. Like, I know how the game go. I'm cool. I'm too real for that. I'm impatient, just like my grandfather was a minister. And like my grandpa told him what it was, and I told him what it was. You know what I mean? He ended up having a church and being on that telling what it was, energy, and that shit ended up turning to a ministry. Because that's the best way to reach people is in the streets, in the community, the soup kitchens, you know what I'm saying, the chunkies, the alleys, the streetways, like, yet having a home-based temple, which was the Our Deliverance Ministry, Church of God in Christ, which is what I applaud and respect my grandfather for, which is his way of ministry, whether that was through food, feeding people, not out of his pocket, but feeding people. A lot of people just came to church to eat. The breakfast my grandfather was serving, they didn't even fucking bother to come to church, you know what I mean, and giving shit to offering, and tithe, none of that. Like, but the ministry, that's what the fuck it's about. It was always about. You know what I mean? Grandpa was definitely a divine fucking masculine, you know what I'm saying? He just kept shit simple, you know what I mean? He went advanced, he did his job, made sure he was doing his part, and that's all that fucking mattered. Each one reach one, as long as I'm reaching one individual, that's what the fuck matters. It's the change that you do with this individual. It's better to have $1 than 100 pennies. You can help 100 pennies, but why? 100 penny to a fucking dollar. You know what I mean? Work. All I'm asking you to do is be there. So feminine, be there, don't trip. Anything more is icing on the cake. He's there. It ain't just him physically being there. You call him. He picks up. Yeah, what up? Whatever it is. He picked up, right? That's the two of wands. Hey, I need help. You know what I mean? I'm moving some shit. Two of wands. It's some shit you involved in. You ain't really tell him about. He ended up helping you with it. Because he was already on that. Because he cared. Because he up on it. And he ain't stupid. And he know. And it's like that type of shit. He hook you up or help you with some shit that you needed help with. That you thought he probably didn't even know about. But he did. And with the extra mile, it's the extra mile. When union happens, that's the extra mile. You 301 out here. You doing what you doing. He's doing his job. He's doing too. It's just like you finally get on the same level as him, or he finally gets on the same level as you. Like, it's a harmony thing. Like, whoever your masculine helps, whatever your masculine is doing, it's helping. He do work too. It ain't as magnificent as you, feminine. It ain't as out there as you, but it's definitely the same effect, if not more. So, masculine's just gonna find his purpose, but not just with the world, not just with the community, not just his role in his family, his role with you. Be a she be a he, you not be rocking. Final card in this message, we got the Queen of Swords. It's the Lucy Lou card. This is being 10 toes the fuck down in what mental direction you want to go. With this masculine, torn. You're either going to go up or down. What's up, goddess? What's up? Go up. You've been going down for a long time. Go up. I mean, and make a firm decision to go up. Like I said, our masculines, Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. A lot of shit is lining up in your life, masculine. You know? It's almost like he was in a maze that worked like a clock. It was just cogs and shit. Sometimes gates open up, sometimes gates close. But it's like a gate can open up here and you can get through it, but you'll be locked in this gate waiting for the other lock to happen here, just enough for this to open up so you can barely make this just to make maneuvers. You're gonna really have to learn the system. It's like you've been learning the system for a long ass time. It's like you spend the analogy of you spend 25 years in a prison. And you know the ins and outs and everything about it. You've been conducting this get out plan for about 10 years, utilizing the fact that you got 25 years of life in this place. So you chose to dedicate 25 years to get yourself up out this jam. And it's like you do it. Why? Because you're methodical. You have time. You utilize, that's what masculines do. I'm telling you, they utilize every little bit of time they have. They utilize every resource that they have. They know what to do, when to do it, how to play the game. They know how to put a smile on, they frowning. They know how to take all that ego and shit out and play the game. You understand what I'm saying? They know how to kiss ass. To get it out here. They know how to brown nose just the right way to make a situation work for them. That's what masculines do. Feminine look at it as fake. Feminine look at it as you switching up. You have no identity. Like you just like everybody. Like nah, masculines know how to play the game. Masculines are like ninjas. Why feminine? You're a beautiful warrior. You make it look good. Killing people on your horse, hopping off your horse, doing backflips, and you know what I mean, just showing off in your beautiful gown while you are a beautiful warrior here. It's like you stay in the spotlight. You know, you want to be seen doing all this shit. You know what I mean? You're doing a wonderful job, but you all in the light. Why masculine? Where he at? You don't know where he at. He Neo, nigga in the shadows. He's just studying folk. I'll snap that, move on. Studying. He study how to walk without making no noise. Feminine don't know how to do that because her approach is making noise. Masculine has mastered patience. Sitting there in stealth, just at the tree, just waiting on the target to come out. Sleeping there, waking up, snap neck, creep to the shadows. Feminine ain't got time for that. Like, what choice you want to make in this mission? You want to make noise, go through the front door, or do you want to go through the back door? Masculine is a back door type of guy. It's like The Walking Dead, Negan. That's who the masculine is, fucking Negan. Why feminine is Carol. Carol, she hard. She a hard ass. You know what I'm saying? She gets shit done. She know when to turn them emotions off and really get real with motherfuckers, but she do care. And that should be fucking her up inside. Because she do got a heart. But a lot of fucked up shit happened to her. So she made sure a lot of fucked up shit happened to her enemy and shit. You know what I mean? Carol, in a lot of situations, put a lot of people's lives at risk. Just for her agenda, for her purpose and shit. But it had to be done. What she telling herself. Which does make sense. But it ain't your place to just make decisions on behalf of the safety of your people. Players fucked up. Carol didn't allow it. Egan fucked up too. But he was just a fucked up person. As you see, he grown to be a different person. You know, all the kids fuck with Egan. All the kids fuck with Negan. Why? Because he was a listening ear sitting in that cell. He locked up. Ain't shit for him to do but to listen to these kids' problems and shit like that. He was literally forced in the position to change himself. He did. And then became the most instrumental part of the situation. It's like Negan when he fucked with Alpha, ended up killing them. I mean, like redemption. The Master's like a whole new creature. You've helped him become this, but at the end of the day, it's like Negan is some shit that he did though that you're still trying to get over. You're still trying to deal with. Master, like Negan, you're a good person now. You've grown to be a better person. You're not who the fuck you was in the past. Like you're not that person anymore. Your family did a good job holding that person over you this whole time. You're past that shit. Community, society, whatever fucking system you were in that you ain't in no more due to whatever happened. None of that matters anymore. You go into the future, like I say, stable on every level. It's like you went in and get an oil change and now you straight. You thought some shit was wrong with your car, it ain't nothing. You just got all your fluid straight, rotated your wheels and you straight. You thought you was gonna spend thousands of dollars to do some shit. Here it is, you only spend a buck and some change. Keep it moving. Massive, that's your rating. Holla at me. 100.